All right, so today we're going to be doing some product research. We have Valentine's Day coming up in February 14th, which is right after Chinese New Year. But it's a really interesting time to be doing e-commerce, especially if you're selling Valentine's Day products. It's just like Halloween. It is kind of like a trending time of the year where products will sell a lot of, and then they'll kind of go off and back to the average. And when you're selling Valentine's Day products, say it's jewelry, flowers, or any type of gift somebody would give to a loved one, there are some benefits of selling those types of things year round. One is you can hit people for like anniversaries, birthday gifts, relationship mementos, any type of really occasion for couples or even loved ones. It doesn't have to be like husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend type stuff, but you can even target people, giving gifts to like their mom, their dads, their grandparents, grandchildren. And that's why I really kind of like Valentine's Day's products. But we're gonna kind of break in and start doing some stuff. So like when I first start doing product research, I like to go like super broad. So like I'm just gonna look up Valentine's Day gifts. And the reason why I also like to search broad on these types of products to start our research is because in order for someone to be buying traffic on such a broad keyword like Valentine's Day gifts or Valentine's Day gift ideas, they're gonna have a product that converts really well. And that's why it's just, in my opinion, is a good way to kind of start searching. One sec, I'm gonna take one of these earplugs out, let that charge. That way if my left one dies, at least I have my right one, and vice versa. But anyhow, these products are products that are working for like a larger audience. And so even though like we're not searching necklaces, but a very broad keyword, they're coming up, and usually these are the types of products that will convert on these broad searches, and could also be a very like large appeal for a lot of people. So I'm gonna open up just a bunch of these to get some ideas, and then we're gonna use the rabbit hole method, which is basically like looking at products in the top 10 of what's being sold on a site, and then just searching those again over on Google and getting ideas. And hopefully we can find some winning products today or some really good ideas for Valentine's Day. This is a product that everybody knows about, and this is the Million Roses. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this before. I'm sure some people are also tracking this on Shophunter. So I'm going to check this out, and we're just going to show you an example of a product that sells year round very well. Let's see here. As you can see, they have like different spikes, but like on average, like let's see if I could break this in here. Like they're making a little bit of money. See, this isn't actually the big one that I was thinking about, guys, but this looks like someone else trying to break into this market. Let me show you an example of the roses. Rose boxes. It was Venus et Fleur. Okay, like this is the company I was thinking about that just does insane numbers. And then you have people who are trying to do similar. Let me take a look at these guys here. So Venus et Fleur. Okay, look, these guys like crush it. This is a really big company, guys. If you haven't checked them out before, this product always does well, especially during Valentine's Day or for any type of anniversary. And these guys are like going like super high ticket with the products, and I'll show you exactly what they're doing so you can get an idea. But if we look here, they're selling these Travestine vases or vases. Don't quote me on how to pronounce that. I always pronounce stuff worse than it is, because I just don't have proper English, but look at these. Like, this is really high ticket, guys. And the really beautiful part about selling high ticket products, especially if you can get something selling for over a couple hundred, which these are going for $6.89, is you have a lot of margin to work with. And just to give you an idea, if we go to Alibaba, for example, I just want to show you how much you can get these products for. So if you look up travertine vases, you know, I'm guessing they're probably going to be like under $30. Like, here's some for $3.50. And what we're just going to do is look until we can find some. Like, even these high quality ones, which are probably thicker, $15 to $25. And what's up, Ollie? Glad to have you. But you know, just envision this. Say you can get a travertine vase like this, okay, for even like $70. Okay, and then in order to put this together, they then have the silk roses. Okay, so if you look up silk roses, this is how I would kind of put this product together. Okay, like, these flowers are cheap, guys. Like, look, that's enough roses probably to fit in there. So if you're at $4 and then $60 on the vase, and say it comes out to, like, let's just say $100 to ship something like this, okay, you're gonna be like left with such a large amount of profit margin on something like this that you can make a ton of money, and you're gonna have a lot of money to advertise it if it's converting. The only downside of like higher ticket products is that it's going to cost you more to test a product like this. So like, normally if I was going to test silk roses, I wouldn't start out with such a high ticket product like this. But you know, you could always do other ones like the rose boxes, for example. As we saw here, you know, it's a $3 product. It could kind of get your foot in the door. And like, look, these guys are selling a branded rose box for like $400. But the reason why they're able to do that, again, is like because they're established. They have a brand that has a lot of trust. But it's just crazy the type of margins I bet you these guys are making. But let's take a look too at some of these other products that we popped up here, and let's start tracking them. So I'm gonna close this out. Let's check out some jewelry with Angara. And gotta love it how my cam likes to freeze the worst time possible. Let me restart it, guys. Let's see here. Fixing the camera. There we go. We're back on camera. Sorry for the frozen camera. It probably like made me have like the worst expression on my face, because that's what always happens whenever the camera freezes. And thanks again for telling me, Dems. Really appreciate it. So what kind of data do I look at to validate these types of products? One of the big things I'm looking at is I'm trying to find stores that are selling the same product successfully. So if we look at the revenue over time on multiple stores selling, you know, similar or the same products, that's going to give me a really good idea. Or if I see that that store is making 80% of their revenue from that one product. So like, as we see on this store, the travertine vases or vase, whatever you call it, is making up a majority of their revenue right now. And that's something that would catch my eye like right away. And then we have this classic bundle. So like, those would be like big indicators of, you know, putting together a product that I would consider being worthy of testing. Let's take a look at some of these other stores here. Angara, nope, not on Shopify. That's fine. Let's just whip through these and see what we can find. So like, same deal. This is an interesting one. Custom products are always clever. Let's see, 3D crystal. So if like you've come across a product, for example, that you want to check out, but it's just there are no Shopify stores, you can just search it in Google, load up these other shops on here and try tracking them. So let's see if this one is, nope, not Shopify. And I'm telling you guys, like, custom products do so well, just because it's very easy to target an audience and sell them something that is meaningful. And that's why I love this type of stuff. 3D innovation. I'm just going to open up a few of these and maybe we'll find one that's Shopify that we can track. And what's up, Hazan? Glad to have you here. Let's see here what we can find, guys. You just got to whip through these as quickly as possible. All right, 3D gift. Let's close out these. Okay, this one didn't work. Let's just see if we can find anything. Yeah, these guys are not being tracked yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this to my check later list. And that way I can give it a day to populate. And as part of this too, like we'll check out some of the stores that I've needed some time to track some data on around the end of this call. So if you're around when I close out today, I'll show you some other research that we've done that is not Valentine's Day related, and we'll get to the bottom of hopefully some really cool products. See, custom products like this work really well. Like your marketing angle is going to be like anniversary dates, sometimes birthdays, depending on, you know, what marketing angle you choose. Other ideas I've seen on products like this are like coordinates. I'm sure you've seen like the latitude, longitude type jewelry that's out there. That's been pretty popular in the past. Use addiction is definitely not on here. But if we look this up, we're going to be able to find other stores that are Shopify that we're going to be able to track. And so I'm just going to add a few of these on here. Look at all these pictures, how they're all the same. That's definitely a sign that a lot of these are probably drop shipped. And look at the pricing. Oh my gosh. I want to say that this is probably gold plated, because I guarantee you not a lot of these are truly 100% gold. So let's see here. Just going to answer a few questions while I take a look at this Mamela or Mameli. Sorry if I butchered your name. Let's see. How do you know if a product isn't oversaturated? I don't believe in oversaturation per se. If you find a product that everyone else is selling, you just have to find like a really good marketing angle or make it different in a way to anchor yourself to that difference for marketing. And that's going to put you up above everyone else. What I don't like is when everyone's trying to race to the bottom and have a price war. And that's when you differentiate yourself. It's really going to make your brand stronger, because you're not going to have to worry about being that one product that's just like everyone else, and now everyone's selling it cheaper. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Like if you're really trying to make yourself different at the end of the day, either through packaging or design, that's when you're going to be more successful. Is it possible to track other shops than Shopify? Yeah, you can. I mean, you can look at ads and stuff. This is just a tool that we've built, and I like using it just because, you know, 85% of the sites on the internet that are e-commerce are Shopify, and you're going to be able to get an idea. So looking at this one, like right away, guys, like I can show you, I see some really good ideas. Okay. Like this right here. I'm going to click back here. The reason why this catches my eye is look at how much revenue that these two are making in comparison to all the other products on this site. Okay. That to me is an indicator of a product that I would add to my list to consider testing. So what I would do is I would just make a spreadsheet. Later on, we're going to be adding in some features to make collections which will make that easier. But in the meantime, you're just going to want to make a list of these products where a majority of their revenue, like here, is going to be like 80% of the store's revenue is coming from these 2 products. And that to me is like a really good indicator. But let's check this product out. So this is on the Custom Goods Co. store. Look, that latitude longitude necklace like I was telling you guys about. Let's see here. All right, so this is the one that is doing really well. It's just a letter necklace. So like your initials are on here. It's pretty simplified. You could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gets more expensive with the more letters you add on it. This is a product that is definitely their winner. You look at how many reviews they have. This is something that I would definitely test. And if you go to AliExpress, I'll show you, like, these are really cheap necklaces. Letter necklace. So what you're going to do is find a link, send it to your supplier, and you could also test like variations. If you know that this style is working well, you can see what else there is, but you're going to want to find this specific one, which is similar to that, but it looks like this right here. But as you can see, like, you can get these for like under $5, which is pretty insane, guys. So if you wanted to test a product like that, I would say like this is very, very similar. Let's just go back and take a look. And the thing too is, like, if you cannot find that exact necklace, you can hit up this supplier here and ask them, like, ooh, that kind of looks like that could be it too. There it is, guys. So $3.94. Okay, let's just double check it, just be sure. Where is it? Yep. Okay, that looks very, very similar. So like I would test this. And then as you're kind of like looking at the AliExpress, guys, you can click on top selling here to get other ideas. You know, sometimes they have like just insane order volumes that might be worth checking into. And then you could just grab this type of product here, search it in Google, and then start tracking stores using Shophunter or just looking at the traffic, whatever you choose. The reason why I like search engines is just because supply and demand is quite simple. If a product has a lot of searches and it's selling on the internet, that's going to be your demand. So all you have to do is connect supply with demand in order to sell on Google. With like social media, like TikTok and Facebook, it's more like impulse buying. Which is really cool because when it comes to triggering somebody's impulse to buy something, you could usually sell products for a lot more, where on Google people are price shopping a little bit more. So you have to really differentiate yourself when you're on like running Google ads. But boom, this is a killer product. Let's check out the other one. It was the personalized name necklace with birth flower. Ooh, so there's like 2 different ways that they're personalizing this one. And that is pretty awesome. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Name necklace with birth flower. Okay, yeah. So, you know, this one right here, selling it for $70, guys. All right, we're gonna look on AliExpress. I bet you it's like a $5 necklace. Birth flower name necklace. Okay, let's find it. Birth flower name necklace, where are you? So I know it's here because I've seen it like multiple times. And I guarantee you it is cheap. Let's see here. Name necklace, birth flower. Sometimes you just got to search it a few different ways in order to find it. Here it is. All right. So, wow. So here it's about $3.49. So you could definitely get this one for under $10 shipped. Do you recommend other product research tools? I've been looking at AdSpy and PPSpy. Yeah, man. I mean, whatever works for you. You know, like I just like Shophunter because I designed it around how I like to do research, and it's just easier for me to use. A lot of other product research tools, I feel like a lot of people look at the same data. So unless you have a different way of doing research, you want to kind of be like original and try to find ideas that other people are not finding. And that's why I kind of do it this way, because it's been more successful for me anyhow. But you know, to each their own at the end of the day. But check this out, guys. $3.49 on this. Again, every time I'm looking at AliExpress items, I always pop into the top selling, and you can see like just other ideas that you wouldn't think about. Like look at this name shoe buckle, and like you could literally just like grab this, pop into Google. I'm gonna look up, delete that, simplify it. Okay, engraved gifts. Like you could literally just grab these and start tracking them just to see what else is out there. So let's see, I'm going to tag this one. Do I have a jewelry one? Ooh, I don't think, oh, I do. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to tag this as jewelry so I can come back to it later. Nice thing about tracking on Shophunter is that you're going to be able to see if your competitors or stores that you're tracking are testing new products, because when you check back, you'll see new products that'll pop up in the top products list. Let's see here. These guys they're doing okay. You know, this isn't really doing incredible per se, but you know, we'll track it later. We're looking for a little bit more volume than this. So like normally this wouldn't catch my attention too well. So I might skip over something like this. Let's see if there's any other ones that are doing better, or we might be able to find some products from. Let's track boots and bag heaven. Let's see if we can find here. Yeah, again, not a lot of volume. So I'm just gonna remove this store. I can kind of tell it's not really doing too well. So I'm gonna just keep going off the stuff that we found. So like right here, this is a winning product, guys. And so was this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna keep these open. That way at the end of this call, we can go through the different products that we found. So let's put that one up again. All right. So Ring Concierge, let's check them out and see if we can find anything worthwhile on this site. What's up, It's Therapy? Glad to have you, brother. Ring Concierge. Okay, this one's gonna need a little bit more time, but I'm just gonna throw it under the jewelry category so we can check on that again later. And let's just keep on moving, guys. See what else we can find. Customgoods.co. I swear this is what we just looked at. Yep, it is. So we're gonna move to the next. Oak and Luna was not Shopify. Can't track that. All right, so I would say like we're pretty good on this one. Eve's Addiction, not Shopify. Micah, not Shopify. Let's see. Okay, this is definitely Shopify. If you guys don't know about this type of product, I'm going to show you a little bit about this, which is pretty cool. But let's first track them, and then I'll show you where you can find this product in the United States if you want to sell products like this, and I'll tell you how they market it as well. So these guys, you know, they're doing little bits of revenue. This is a product where they've had to come up with a ton of different cards, right? So if you look at this product here, there's a company called Shine On, and what they do is they have the jewelry pieces, and then they allow the people who want to market their product come up with designs for this card, including sayings, who it's to, everything, right? And so what you do is you typically come up with like a marketing angle. This would be, of course, for a married couple. And you would basically come up with something like really clever to say. Now, I'll tell you guys kind of a really cool angle on this is with ChatGPT, you can come up with a lot of really awesome ideas on these type of cards. Maybe I could load ChatGPT up and I'll just show you guys how real quick, just so we can have some fun and just play around and show you guys if I was going to take this product and market it, what I would do. Okay, so just to kind of introduce Shine On jewelry. Okay, if you wanted to market this type of product, you would basically go to shineon.com, you would start an account up, and they would basically connect to your Shopify store, and you'd be able to make these custom products for Valentine's Day. This could be a really good way too for you guys if you're affected by Chinese New Year and you're wanting to get into selling some stuff for Valentine's Day coming up. You know, this could be a good way. However, if you're able to source this stuff from China, it's way cheaper, as you can see, and that's why I typically will do it that way versus this way. But that is an option out there. See, my Bluetooth just died in one ear, so I'm switching off back to the other. Okay, so on ChatGPT, if I was going to come up with one of these cards for an angle, what I would do, okay, is, let's see, how many words is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is like 20, I'll say 25 words, okay? So if you're going to come up with like marketing angles, I would say write a card message for my wife under 25 words for Valentine's Day. Okay. And then check this out, guys. To my wife, happy Valentine's Day. You are everything and I love you more and more each day. And then I'll show you guys if you want this to be like more sincere too, you can tell ChatGPT you know, how to alter it. So you could say make it more sincere and talk about how long we have been together. Check this out, guys. My dearest wife, on this Valentine's Day, I'm reminded of just how lucky I am to have you up by my side. Our years together have been filled with love, joy, and countless memories. Here's to many more. I love you more than words can express. Like, this is fire, guys. Like, this is a free tool, chat.openai.com. I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you haven't checked it out, this is how you can use it. You could tell it how to make it better. And you can come up with tons of different stuff. You could say then, write 10 more variations, okay? And watch this. And then what you do is you'd have all these different variations that you could split test on, you know, these personalized cards that Shine On does. So just a life hack, you don't have to be creative. You just have to know how to use some software in order to come up with all these. Look how beautiful this is, guys. Like, this is the future, so use it, man. If you're not, you're missing out. It's cool if you want to make your own stuff, but like, literally, I mean, how long would it take you to come up with 10 variations of this? I mean, computers are killing us at chess. Now they're killing us at copy. So, yeah, play around with this tool if you can. You could also say, make it about, write 10 variations for my grandma. Check this out. And the cool thing about this is like you don't even have to restructure it, your question. You could just tell it exactly what you want. Look at this. This is amazing. And then you could say, write 10 variations for my mother. Let's wait till it's done though. I don't want to overwhelm it. I mean, these are so good. So good. Oh, it's like hanging on the last bit. But yeah, I mean, use ChatGPT, guys, especially for like if you were gonna use this type of method, you wanted to test different angles. You literally just like within 5 minutes, I have like 20 different texts that I could try out just using ChatGPT. And then like if you want to do 10 variations for your mother, boom, you could do sister, uncle, brother, cousin, whatever you could think of, guys. And then just try out those different market angles. You could do professions, nurse. There's so many different ways that you can come up with these different ideas if you want different marketing angles. I mean, you could probably put Hallmark out of business just writing very, very sincere cards for different occasions, including birthdays and everything else. But yeah, definitely don't miss out on this. This is like such a hack. All right, moving back to this, that's kind of how that works. So now you guys know this is with Shine On. These guys are drop shipping from the USA, 3-day business days, and you can come up with these cards. Very simple with ChatGPT. Look, here's another one. This is Shine On as well. To my soulmate. Like, this is so simple, guys. If these guys aren't already doing it, you should definitely hop on it if this is something you're interested in. The cool part too is all you got to do is, like, if you know, once you see this, you'll know exactly what it is. And you could also like look at their top sellers, like To My Future Wife, and you could have ChatGPT rewrite all these top ones that are selling really well, and just test the same angles as them. And if you track down all these other stores that are selling from Shine On, you could literally make a list of them, track them, look at their top selling products, and just replicate exactly what they're doing too. And that's a really great way to just break into that market without having to do too much work. Like, these guys are doing the testing for you. Like, literally, they're saving you tons of time. All you have to do is track them with Shophunter, and you're gonna find them all. Let's check out Zella too. Like, look at this soulmate. Like, these guys are really capitalizing on the soulmate. Look, this is their winner right here, guys. Let's take a look at it. Yep. So you could copy this, start running it tomorrow using shineon.com. Or is it shineon.co? Let's just make sure. Yeah, this is shineon.com, guys. And this is their winning product right here. $50. Just killing it. So let's look at how much more revenue this is doing in comparison to all the others. Like, if you do this before Valentine's Day, you're going to have US fulfillment. You're going to be able to knock it out of the ballpark, guys. Let's see here. I'm just going to add this under jewelry so we can take a look at it later. Yeah, right. Angara, I'm pretty sure we couldn't track that one. So once you have products like these that are winners, it's really easy to find more. You just literally search it up, okay? And then look, boom, we got more Shine On sites. Like, you could literally just make a whole category on Shine On and just tracking all these card type necklaces. And just looking at what their best sellers are, running those different angles. I love how we kind of like segue into something that I just like never expected. But let's take a look at this, see if we can find any other angles. Ooh, see, I like this, like they're upselling some different stuff with it in order to increase the average order value. I'm wondering if this is from China. I guarantee you it probably is. But yeah, very, very interesting. And the neat thing too is like if you wanted to think bigger than just doing e-commerce, you could create a company like Shinon and do the exact same thing. Just have the jewelry pieces, offer custom cards, and then build an affiliate army underneath you in order to promote the products that you're currently doing. Let's see here, white gold. Wow, look at this, another wedding product right here. This is killer. Okay, to my love. Very simple, guys. Like you can see right here how much more revenue they're making with just that one product versus the other. It's quite obvious this is where all their money is being made. Just replicate it. You don't have to even do it with Shinon. You could run it from China too if you wanted to. We've had a lot of success running products from China, so like don't be shy. You can definitely work out faster shipping times. So I'm gonna keep this one up. Let's check out Arctic Angel too, see if we can find what their winning products are on this site. Almost sold out. Okay, well that's obvious. Gift for my wife. Okay, let's check this one out. Boom, same deal. Like this is just so simplified, guys. You can see exactly what these guys are doing. This site is nothing special. Let me search that again. Okay. Their search feature is weird. Let me try and enter. Okay. So this is their winning product here. Oh man, like if someone like really just wanted to clean up and like take over this whole niche, they totally could. And like during Christmas time, they were killing it, doing really well. Jewelry, okay, boom. That's a killer product. That's working. Okay. Okay, hidden treasures. Let's check out and see what their top product is. Like literally just go from one to the next, guys. Start tracking. Okay, yeah, these guys don't have a lot of traffic yet. We're just gonna give it some time to track. Let's add it under jewelry. Okay, just keep moving. So ACI, I'm gonna close this one out. We're just gonna keep up the winning products so we can take a look at them afterwards. Like I said, let's see, what are these guys selling? Okay, so they're a little spread out. Nothing quite obvious, but you know, they're trying. You know, they've definitely accumulated enough different products to, you know, do some type of damage. But let's see if we can find. Okay, I see stepdaughter, daughter, my mom. So like they're really going off on like the daughter, stepdaughter, mother, like siblings, or like, you know, it's not so much like married couples type angle, but you could kind of like get an idea just looking at this what these guys are going after and doing. Add that to my jewelry lists. Jewelry, there we are. All right, so Dilly Pod, let's check out this one. Okay, ACI, I'm gonna close this out. Let's take a look and see if we can find anything else on here. Okay, that is not Shopify, so we're just gonna keep moving. Just gotta keep the flow going, guys. Like, I'm gonna close out Shinon. Okay. But just to kind of recap, we did find quite a few good winning products. It's 45 minutes in and I have a meeting I have to go to at 11 o'clock. But I'm just gonna show you guys. So this was a really good winning product right here. To my baby, to my wife, this was another winning product that we found today. And a lot of these, like I said, are from Shinon, but if you're not on Chinese New Year, get them from China. Your margins are going to be way, way better. This was another great winning product here. Just make sure you find the one with the smaller letters. Just going to take some time to just talk to your supplier, make sure you can get it right, have them take pictures before they start shipping these out. To my wife, these are all products that you guys should be considering for Valentine's Day if you want to get in before February. Like, I would be making your store now and just getting everything prepared. And just remember, like, just Valentine's Day isn't the only time that you could be going after that market, but you're going to want to also capitalize on like people's anniversary, birthdays, everything else. Like I said, like the jewelry niche is amazing. Like if you set like a reminder for people to remember anniversaries or special dates, even you could probably like do some really cool marketing with that. So like the gift automatically sends out on the anniversary so they don't forget. And you could do like email promotions to promote that type of function or feature on your website. Let's see. And then of course use ChatGPT to come up with all your different marketing angles. You could even do product descriptions, marketing, copy for your advertisements, and a lot more with this. So, don't miss out on that. We'll do some other fun stuff. Maybe we'll build a site in the future just using AI, and I'll show you guys how you don't have to be creative in order to get creative content for your site. Again, I appreciate everyone showing up. I'm going to be trying to do like more of these lives regularly, and we'll be talking about like more product research. If you guys have any niches that you want me to go into, just let me know, leave it in the comments or send me a message, and I'll be happy to do that. Every time we do a live product research session, I just want to stay like super niche specific, just so we can stay focused. Sometimes my mind races and I'm like going around doing too many things, but I would definitely like to do that in the future. So like I said, any ideas, please let me know. Always happy to help you guys out. In the meantime, thanks again everyone who showed up today. I love the support. Please subscribe, hit that notification button so you're notified the next time that I'm doing these lives. They're kind of sporadic, but we'll be on a regular schedule again, hopefully soon. Again, love all of you guys. Even though, we have like 15 people on here, I'm just so blessed to have everyone here. And I just want you to know how thankful I am. But cheers. Hope everyone has a happy New Year, happy Valentine's Day, and we'll be in touch soon. Peace.